Volvo is expanding its EV offerings with the launch of the new EX30 SUV, the brand's first premium subcompact SUV and its fourth all-electric vehicle. It will be placed below the XC40 Recharge in Volvo's lineup and promises to be the cheapest alternative in the segment. US customers will have two powertrains to choose from. The EX30 also brings a lot of cool features to the market, and it is Volvo's most environmentally friendly model to date. So let's look at 10 reasons why the 2024 Volvo EX30 is a game changer. Customers will choose between two different powertrain options for the North American market. The entry-level, called the EX30 single-motor extended range, is powered by only one electric motor placed on the rear axle that delivers 268 horsepower and 253 pound-feet of torque. The motor gets its juice from a 64 kilowatt-hour battery pack that ensures a range of 275 miles. Next in line is the EX30 twin motor performance. It gets a dual motor setup with one motor on the front and one on the rear axle and a combined output of 422 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. The same 64 kilowatt-hour battery pack ensures a range of 265 miles. This version will also sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds, which means the EX30 twin motor performance will be Volvo's fastest accelerating production car ever. The EX30 is Volvo's fourth all-electric model and the company's first premium subcompact SUV. It follows the same naming scheme as its bigger brother, the EX90, which means it will only be offered as an all-electric model, and, in terms of dimensions, it is placed under the current XC40. The EX30 measures 166.6 inches in length, 72.3 inches in width, and 61.2 inches in height. The all-electric SUV was built on a 104.3 inches wheelbase, and according to Volvo, its chassis was tuned to make the most of the car's compact dimensions. The EX30 also has a low center of gravity and a relatively low, just 4,034 pounds, and evenly distributed weight. The two Volvo EX30 models offered in the States will feature a 64 kilowatt-hour extended-range battery pack. This special type of battery, called NMC, features a combination of lithium, nickel, manganese, and cobalt, and benefits from a charging capacity of up to 153 kilowatt. European customers will also get an entry-level model powered by a 49 kilowatt-hour LFP battery pack that ensures a range of 200 miles. The 64 kilowatt-hour NMC battery pack benefits from charging speeds up to 153 kilowatts and recharges to 80% in just 26.5 minutes. The 49 kilowatt-hour LFP battery pack benefits from charging speeds up to 134 kilowatts and recharges to 80% in just 26 minutes. The EX30 enters a market with plenty of competition, so the price will be the first thing that will make it stand out. Fortunately, Volvo has announced a starting price of $34,950, making it a lot more affordable than any other model in the segment. For example, the Audi Q4 e-tron is priced at $49,800, the Ford Mustang Mach-E at $42,995, and the Kia EV6 at $48,700. Even the Volkswagen ID.4 is slightly more expensive at $38,995. The EX30 is also considerably cheaper than the XC40 Recharge, priced at $53,550. Volvo says the new EX30 will be offered in Core Plus and Ultimate trims. Volvo added the cross-country name to its lineup for the first time back in the 1990s with the launch of the very popular V70 Cross Country and expanded it to models like the V60 and the V90. The same treatment will be applied to the EX30 electric SUV, starting with the 2025 model year. Customers can order this trim in 2024, and the first models will hit the road before the end of 2024. Compared to a regular EX30, the cross-country trim will have skid plates on the front, rear, and side, special black panels on the front bumper and boot lid, stylish cross-country branding, increased ground clearance, and 19-inch black wheels. As you would expect from any Volvo, the EX30 will be loaded with tons of driver assist features. For example, the SUV comes with a digital key feature that will give its owners a lot of cool functionalities like finding the car in a busy parking lot, locking the car, heating it on a cold winter day, and charging it. But one of the coolest features the EX30 will offer is the new Park Pilot Assist feature generation, a first for any Volvo model. The new generation can handle all parking spaces, like parallel, curved, perpendicular, and diagonal fishbone style. The Park Pilot Assist will identify any available parking spots around you, and once you've selected the one you want, the car will take control and will start operating the steering, the throttle, and the brake and will park for you. All the driver has to do is supervise the process. Volvo's latest electric SUV will follow Tesla's example and will only be offered a vertically oriented display screen as an infotainment and gauge display. In the EX90, for example, Volvo opted for two screens, a 14.5-inch infotainment display and an 8.0-inch gauge cluster. In the EX30, the screen measures 12.3 inches and features the latest version of the Google-based interface. It offers features like Google Maps for navigation and 5G connectivity, and it is compatible with wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. The infotainment system also benefits from Qualcomm technologies, which makes it capable of fulfilling highly demanding graphics, audio, and artificial intelligence requirements. It will also be twice as fast, and the graphics will be up to 10 times faster. The EX30 can also receive software updates over the air. In true Volvo spirit and following the footsteps of its bigger siblings, the interior of the EX30 is quite minimalistic, yet very modern and elegant. Yet there are a few changes when compared to other Volvo models. For example, the dashboard now has the infotainment system placed right in the center, while a soundbar covers its entire upper portion, and it is located under the windshield and seamlessly integrated into the cockpit design. The window switches are also moved to the center console for easier access. Speaking of which, the center console now features a sliding system that allows the driver to choose how to use the space. Customers can also choose from 4 distinct interior rooms made from specific sustainable materials. For example, one room features materials made from recycled denim, another from waste items such as old window frames and roller shutters, while another offers the choice of upholstery and Nordico, a material made from PET bottles. There are also 5 different ambient lighting themes, each inspired by a different Scandinavian landscape. Volvo has big plans to protect the environment. It wants to reduce the overall CO2 emissions per car by 40% by 2025 and be a climate-neutral company by 2040. And the EX30 is taking the first steps in that direction. According to Volvo, its total carbon footprint is over 200,000 kilometers of driving to below 30 tons, a 25% reduction compared to models like the C40 and the XC40 Recharge. And to do so, the EX30 has zero tailpipe emissions, and its design, development, building, and transport process also have a minimal environmental impact. First, the EX30 is being built in a factory powered by high levels of climate-neutral energy. Then, about a quarter of all aluminum used in the car is recycled, and so is about 17% of the steel and plastic used in the process. The interior features about 70% of materials made from recycled and renewable materials for seats, dashboards, and doors. And at the end of its lifetime, the EX30 can be recovered in a proportion of 95%. As you would expect from any Volvo, the EX30 will have a suite of safety features to help prevent accidents. And it all starts with the development process. The chassis and safety cage are built with various forms of high-strength steel, while the A and C pillars and the roof are also strengthened. An additional far-side airbag inside the driver's seat will protect its head and thorax in case of a side impact. A new advanced driver alert system can also tell if the driver is distracted, drowsy, or inattentive. To do so, the EX30 has a special sensor behind the steering wheel that can detect eye and face movements around 13 times per second. The EX30 is also equipped with a door opening alert that will alert you each time you're about to open the door in front of a passing cyclist or other traffic users.